Hey guys, welcome to a recap of the Real Housewives of New York. And yeah, this episode ain't no, they not gonna bully my little baby. Not my little baby, not Jenna Lyons. You guys are not gonna do that. So this is episode 8, business classy, and I don't think they picked the right one to do that too. They did not pick the right one to do that. We love Jenna Lyons, Jenna Lyons. So I don't know what these girls were thinking, but they got the wrong one. So let's get into this recap, y'all. So we first open up this episode with Sai and Uba supposedly shopping for this vacation that Sai has organized. The girls are going to Anguilla, and now we've been to Anguilla with the Housewives of Atlanta, so this should be a good one. I know it's gonna be all fun vibes, Caribbean vibes. It should be good. The food should be good. Okay, the food should be good. So apparently, Sai and Uba they're shopping, but I feel like this was just a filler scene. This is just a scene for them to film because I highly doubt that any of the fashions that they're wearing or trying on at this little shop they're gonna actually wear on the trip. Okay, we've seen it. They've done that. Don't play with me. Okay. So Sai is talking to Uba, saying that she's excited to organize this trip for the girls because in New York, it's cold and they need a little bit of sun, a quick little getaway, okay? And Uba is here for that completely. Now, the girls, this is their second girls' trip, but now we're taking it the next level. Now, some of the girls may not come, some of the girls may be a no-show, but Sai is here to throw in occasion, y'all. Of course, our girl Sai fills in Uba on the tea. Remember, Uba, she did miss the wreath event. So Sai has to fill her in on what had happened. So Sai lets her know that, Aaron was busy getting on the girl's nerves. So Aaron got into it with Sai and then with Bryn, and Uba is just taking in all this tea. Like, what the hell was this? But she's happy she missed out, but she did not enjoy being in COVID, going through COVID. Now, the girls are gonna get into it with Jenna Lyons because she tends to give gifts with it being attached to some sort of business situation. And the girls are not feeling it, they're not liking it. But y'all, I felt like she meant no harm by that. But let's get into a little bit more of this episode. So we move on to see Jenna with her brother walking through New York, and they're spending time together. They don't get to spend time together often, but when they do, is to catch up, to show what each other are doing in their lives. And it was a cute little walkthrough. I feel like I could not help but not think of him calling her Jenna Genitalia. I'm like, is this the same brother? Because he seems so much more reserved. So I was like, wow, I can't believe that we get to see the guy who gave Jenna her nickname. Okay, so we get to see pretty much how everyone is celebrating their holidays. And that unfortunately leads us to seeing Bryn and her brother take a walk not a walk. They went on a hike. They never been on a hike before because they were acting real brand new. So they went on a hike, and it's pretty much a hike slash therapy session. Now, our girl Bryn, I feel so bad for her, and she's dealing with a lot. I feel like for her, it's very important to have genuine connections, which is why she probably gets into it with Jenna Lyons because she feels like maybe it's not as genuine as it should be for her standards. Okay, so she is talking with her brother, and she is sharing how she wants to be married, she wants to have kids, she wants to have it all in the future, but she tends to run away, especially just the thought of it. And I feel so bad for Bryn, but I feel like Bryn, you need to do your part to work on these things. You are aware of those things, so you should work on those things. And I would like to see you work on those things, okay? Not just do your coping method. That I feel like, okay, traveling, it's good, but if you have certain goals, you're 36, you should, move along and get to it, okay? I'm rooting for her, but I don't want to see her just, sit in sorrow. I want her to actually thrive and do what it takes to get better, okay? Because I feel like it's going to become a thing, a situation, a little bit redundant, where we see her complaining. Well, not complaining, sharing how she's feeling, but we have to see you do something about it. Girl, we are rooting for you. So you need to do something about it, okay? So that session, was it successful? I don't know. Because they say that they do this each year, and it seems like they're at the same spot each year. But what I do know is her brother feels like Bryn needs to start paying him for these sessions. And I'm like, oh no, Bryn, this is not, come on. Our girl, we are rooting for her. Anywho, let's move on. So Jenna, she had surgery in her teeth, in her mouth. She has a genetic disorder that affects her hair, her skin, and her teeth. Okay, so she had major operation done, and she is down and out in her home recovering. Now, good old Erin, which I think Erin's a little fake and phony. I feel like Erin is that type of friend that wants to do good things for you just to say she did good things for you. Okay, because I'm not getting it. I'm not seeing it. You cannot fool me. So Erin comes over and she brings my favorite butternut squash soup. Okay, soup jumu. If you know, you know, girl. It's soup jumu, and you're eating at the right time. So I get it, and that made me crave soup jumu because gosh, when she said that, I'm like, mm. Anywho's, so Erin, she brings over soup for Jenna, and Jenna thinks that's so sweet, but I'm like, is she really doing this to be nice? I don't know. Anywho, she says the soup was good, but I don't know about Jenna Lyon's taste, so that's yet to be determined. But they talk about the trip, and Erin, she's hesitant to go, but she wants to make an effort to move on, to not sweat the small stuff. So Jenna, she explains, come on, Bryn is just lighthearted. She flirts with everybody. Don't take it too seriously. And I feel like it's not too serious of a situation that requires like so much conversation about. Okay, well, it gets into a situation where Jenna, she shares with Erin that she is flying there early to get a tan so she could feel a little bit better about herself because she has a condition, and she wants to feel good about herself on this trip because she feels like she's going on a trip with some gorgeous women, so she wants to be able to look the part, which I feel like she looks the part. I feel like she's doing too much in her head. She's doing too much. But anyways, if this is what it takes for her to feel good, this is what she has to do. But for some reason, it comes up, she brings up, she said also she didn't want to fly coach. And I'm like, Jenna, are you really? I get it, but I don't get it. You didn't have to say that. I get it, but I don't get why you said that, because you know how these girls are gonna run and take this information and run it to a storyline, okay? Once she said that, I'm like, child, we go about to learn about Erin today. We're gonna learn about Erin today, and we did, okay? So when all the ladies are at the airport and they're talking about Jenna, and everyone's starting to get a little bit upset and a little bit fussy about it. But I'm like, Jenna, know all these ladies' excuse. You said the when the trip is gonna be. I'm gonna get there to the trip. We don't necessarily have to travel together and rough it together. Okay, we don't have to do that. We don't have to. We're grown. So when the ladies get there, it's just like, off-putting, and they're complaining about how, Jenna, she kind of does what she wants and then does a little baby voice and it's all over. This particularly bothers Bryn. Now, Bryn, like I said to you before, it seems like for her it's very important to have genuine connections because, her background, her family are her friends, her people, her close circle. So she wants to feel like she knows you, that you're opening up to her and she opens up to you. So it's pretty much a reciprocal relationship, okay? So I get why Bryn is upset, but it doesn't help that Erin wants to go tell the ladies, oh, is Jenna gonna be here? I need to say this quickly before she gets here. I thought that was so super shady. So when she shares to the ladies that, Jenna didn't want to fly coach, all these ladies were upset, okay? They were upset, and they were even more mad at Jenna. And I'm like, these ladies do not deserve an excuse to hate on Jenna. they do not deserve an excuse. They're trying to find a reason to hate on Jenna. Jenna is just so quirky, so funny. I just love her charm and everything, and especially that she tries to be super inclusive with everybody. She wants everyone to feel close. So I feel like Bryn's issue with Jenna not opening up, I feel like there's a time and place, and you have to let that happen naturally, not at your pace. But Bryn, she's a little bit, she's a little too much, too quick. Okay. So when Jenna arrives to the whole situation, they just giving my baby the cold shoulder. This is her first girls trip. She don't know the rules. She don't know the rules. I don't feel like why they were being so hard on Jenna. She showed up. She was conquering her insecurities. She was showing skin. She had her body out. Her hair was up. She was showing out. Okay, she was like, I'm here. So you guys gotta compliment me. Come on, give her the compliments. She's a little bit insecure, so give her the compliments. But why off the bat, out the gate, they all jumping on Jenna? And I felt like Jenna, she was giving them too many reasons, and I'm like, girl, you don't owe them no excuse. You old. You said you old. You can't fly regular. I understand that. I understand that. But one thing I gotta say, the food at Sai's house at the villa, it was giving. I saw burgers. No one touched the burgers. I'm like crying. I'm starving. I'm like, no one touched the burgers. Everyone had a little taco, a little salad. I was waiting for Uba. Uba's plate looked the best. Uba knows how to fix a plate, okay? She even brought a side of her banana. She has to have a banana with her meal. I'm like, I'm living for Uba. Uba is my girl. But of course, Jenna is sensing, the anger, and she's not fitting in. She feels like, she's grown. She lived her life, you know, pleasing others, that now it's a time to focus on herself. And I don't blame her. I feel like she is not in the wrong. And y'all, I don't care what the other ladies say. I feel like Jenna can do what she wants. Okay. She can do what she wants. She's grown. She's grown, and she's still dealing with her insecurity. So whatever it takes for her to feel a little bit better to still participate, I'm here for it. So I don't like that, Brent. I don't like this episode with you in it like this. I hope they don't beat the dead horse, but it's hard to stay mad at Jenna because she does this cute baby voice, so the girls are kind of forgiving. But if she brings out gifts out her bag on this trip, child, these ladies gonna kick Jenna out the house. They're gonna kick Jenna out the house. Okay, so guys, I want to know what you guys think of this episode. I felt like, I like how the housewives have like very petty situations, because that's how I want to keep it. Keep it really petty, really small situations, not no big drama with affairs and stuff like that. No, no, no. We ain't doing that. We just want the pettiness. That's what we're here for. A little bit of gossip and tea. Okay. So I would rate this episode pretty decent. I feel like, we're still getting to know these ladies. I would give it a 7. I wouldn't say that it was the best episode, but there's things going on, things are popping off, and we getting to know this new cast, and I'm appreciating this new cast. So guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every one of you for taking the time to listen to my little recaps. I know you guys ain't got to do that, but it makes my heart go boom, boom, boom. So guys, I'll see you guys soon. Peace and take care.